The music's too quiet. No, I want it to be quiet. I don't want it to be like loud. I sound sick. I probably, if I sound out of breath, it's because I just finished like a, 11:30 p.m. workout, so I'm probably very out of breath right now. But I had to get it in, and now we're just pretty much live immediately. No, I don't feel sick or anything. But anyway, yeah, I worked out right before streaming, and I've heard before a few times. I've heard I don't know, probably read it somewhere, that if you drink alcohol after working out, it kills your gains, right? Kills them. Dead. I don't know, like how much. I imagine it's like a gradual killing. It's not just like you drink any alcohol at all, done, they're all gone. I imagine like the more you drink, the more your gains are gone. But we couldn't not after the RLCS announcement. We had to crack open a cold one, and by crack open a cold one I mean the bubbly to celebrate. So I have got the cheapest rosé of all time. Literally the only wine I have in my flat. So we're going with that. Didn't have time to go out today. Didn't have time to go out to the shop. We didn't know. I didn't actually know the RLCS stream was going to be as hype as it was. I was told that it was going to be pretty hype, but I didn't know it was going to be this hype. So we have to celebrate. Be your personal trainer. You're tired of being built like Jack? How could you do Jack like that, man? Leave Jack alone. Jack is a professional tennis player or something, so he's an athlete. I'm pretty sure. We're watching right now while out exercising, so you're excited for LAN. That's awesome, Yummy. Keep it up. Yeah, everybody. Somebody wrote in chat. I've forgotten who it was. Wrote in chat just a minute ago, asking me to be their personal trainer. I can't be your personal trainer, but I can give you a few basic tips that helped me put on weight. I know there's probably a lot of people who are, in chat who want to actually put on weight, as well as people who probably want to lose weight. Very few people are happy with the weight that they're at, and that's perfectly normal. I probably need to lose body fat, but try and not lose muscle while I do it. That would be ideal for me. It's very hard to do that unless you take steroids, which I don't. Don't plan to. But the only advice I can give you guys who like me, I'm not a youngster anymore, but when I was, I found it very hard to put on any weight at all. I would eat anything and everything, and my body would just burn it. Had a ridiculous metabolism, but you just actually have to eat more. That's all you got to do. You have to eat more. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to do, because once you're full, you're like, I don't want to eat. But yeah, you just got to eat more. But I think smoothies are a pretty good way to eat more food if you want to build. If you want to put on weight, and you have to put on weight to build muscle. It's a misconception. Everybody looks at Instagram these days and they see these super jacked, massive dudes who are shredded, and people think, wow, I want to be like that guy. I'm just going to go to the gym. I'm going to eat this guy's diet that he posted on his Instagram page. Maybe I'll turn out like this dude. You're not going to turn out like that, dude. They're all on steroids. Like, they're literally all on steroids. You're not going to get like that without steroids. But that doesn't mean that you can't get in a good shape. And, that's what you should aim for while being healthy. You're still looking fine. Thank you. I was up at... I remember my heaviest that I was... because I've always been really, really thin. Here's actually something. I know how light I was when I started doing Rocket League. Here, let me go to my YouTube channel. I'll show you my very first video. You guys can see me. We'll talk about RLCS in a minute, by the way. I'm just giving people a chance to tune in. Let me go to my oldest video on my YouTube channel. So here's my channel. My oldest video is still up here. This is the first video I ever uploaded. Look at this dude. Look, who's this guy? Who's this guy? That was March 26th. This video, I probably recorded this not long before that hit YouTube. 2016. So that's 5.5 years ago. I think at this point I was the same height as I am now. I've been the same height since I was 18. I'm 6 foot tall. so I've always been 6 foot since I was 18. At this point, I probably weighed the same as I did when I was 18. So to the guy in chat who wants to put on weight, this is me 5.5 years ago. And I probably stayed around about this weight for another year and a bit, maybe 2 years. I don't know. I don't really know. After this, I was, let me get it in pounds as well, because I know that there's probably a lot of Americans watching. I weighed, hold on. I need to actually calculate this, 'cause I don't remember. Yeah, here I weighed 68 kilos, which is 150 pounds. I was 150. 150 pounds at 6 foot tall. I was really thin. Chicken legs. Still am chicken legs, to be honest. That's just genetic. I was 150. So I was really, really thin. And I was quite tall, so I looked really lanky. So don't worry. I now weigh... Well, just today, what did I weigh today? I think I was just like 80 kilos today. But it fluctuates. It fluctuates a lot. But yeah, let's just say 80 is a pretty normal weight, so I'm like 176 now. But I have been, I mean, it fluctuates, so some days I'll be 180 pounds. So I probably, like, was that weight in stone? Let's find out. Hold on, what did I say it was? I've totally forgotten. I've got to Google this. I don't know it off the top of my head. Yeah, I was like 10.7 stone. 10.7 stone in this video. That's me at 10.7 stone, also known as 68 kilos. Maybe even less. I feel like that's a guess, because I don't really remember. We didn't have scales in my where I live. This is my old apartment. Same city. This is Glasgow. This is the flat actually that was really close to where Marky Duda used to live, funnily enough. So we just randomly lived really close to each other. But yeah, I was probably like 68 kilos, maybe lighter, maybe like 65. I don't really remember. But I was really light. I was like between 140 and 150 pounds. And now I'm like 180-ish, depending on how much is fluctuating. But yeah, all you gotta do is, well, there's a few things. Eat more. If you can't eat enough, try smoothies. Smoothies are an easier way to get calories in. Sleep. You gotta sleep, you gotta rest, and progressive overload. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Eat more, but don't just eat junk food. Try and eat like more healthy food. And then make sure you sleep. Make sure, especially after a night or a day that you work out, you need to get your sleep, or else you're not gonna recover. And yeah, progressive overload. That means when you're working out, gradually make the weight heavier. So start off with, if you're doing like bench press or something, start off with a comfortable weight. Every time that you work out, or maybe every week that you work out, just increase the weight a little bit. Every time keep increasing it. And that's it. That's all. That's the only 3 things you need to do. And you can, there's loads of like YouTube videos and like things to help you if you want to learn how to do a workout. I guess the only other thing I would say, and this is actually, I should have said this with these things, it's probably just as important. So alongside eating more healthy food, is to just eat a lot of healthy food, sleep a lot, and progressively lift heavier weight. The only other thing I would say is do full body workouts, because a lot of people who are making like I found this out because I tried them all. A lot of people who are making fitness videos and like tips and how to, you know, get stronger, bigger, whatever, they put out so many videos just to get clicks and get views, and they want to, like, you know, put out all these different like things like this, you know, workout split, this type of workout, this type of workout, here, another video. But actually they could have just put up one video and that would be it. That would be all you need. But yeah, do full body workouts like 2 or 3 times a week. 2 or 3 times a week, whatever you prefer. Start off with 2, maybe if that gets easy, go up to 3 times a week. And by 2 times a week, I mean like Monday, Thursday. 3 times a week would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And a full body workout means that you work out every muscle, every workout. So you do like two legs exercises. Maybe you do a squat, like a squat exercise. Do maybe a deadlift exercise. Do like a pressing exercise, like a bench press or push-ups. Do like a rowing exercise, and then you can do some kind of either pull down exercise, like a lat pull down, or a pull up if you're strong enough, or a chin up. And then lastly, do an overhead press. So that's it. Just every time, do those 6 exercises. And then also, you probably want to throw in there like some kind of shoulder rehabilitation, or not rehabilitation, prehabilitation exercise. Prehabilitation. And what I mean by that is, if you only work out, what usually happens to people, if you only work out with exercises that are fun, most people end up doing a lot of pushing exercises, because pushing exercises are more fun than pulling exercises. And they end up pushing their end up getting much stronger muscles on the front of their body than on the back, and that like pulls the resting shoulder position forward. And when you combine that with all of us having shrimp posture from sitting down at desks all day, we all look like hunchbacks. But not only that, the shoulder can become very unhealthy. So you want to like put in some kind of prehabilitation exercise to your workout as well, like face pulls, or some kind of what are they called, where you stand by the wall and you do this. This is my favorite one during COVID, because I don't have access to a rope pulling machine. Sounds like I watch Athlete X. I have watched Athlete X, but honestly, I feel like everyone does face pulls. If I used to go to the gym before COVID, everyone does face pulls. Everybody. They're just the best exercise for shoulder health, and you can really feel it. You can really feel it. I got that from Athlete. I don't remember the YouTuber I saw that from, but I did not see it from that guy. I know that he's a big fan of them. And I have seen a video that he did on face pulls, but the first video that I saw on face pulls was not on that channel. It was a different one. I've forgotten the name, but it was a different YouTuber. But they're really popular. Everybody loves them for a reason. They're just like perfectly good. Wall slides, is that what it's called? Where you stand with your back to the wall and then you just do this while pushing back into the wall with your hands and your elbows. They're super, super good as well. There you go. That's a pretty extensive answer to the guy who wants me to be his personal trainer. I can't be your personal trainer, but I can tell you that, like what I just said. I should have honestly said, I guess I said 5 things in the end, didn't I? Eat more, sleep more, progressive overload, full body workouts, and definitely do some kind of shoulder prehabilitation exercise, so you don't need to do shoulder rehabilitation when you injure your shoulder. That's the 5 things. There you go. That's my 5 tips. But there's probably people in chat right now who are much more experienced in the gym and working out than I am, so they're probably cringing at my advice. I'm gonna stop. What's my sleep schedule? What's that? What's a sleep schedule? Yeah, shoulder rehab definitely going to be worse than shoulder prehab. So do shoulder prehab. Yeah, it feels so good. I often used to get shoulder pain where I'd like just have, a pinching sensation in my shoulder. And then I started doing, somebody in chat called it wall slides, where you stand with your back to the wall. Well, you just stand with your back to the wall and you make sure that your heels, your butt, your shoulders, and your head are all touching the wall, and then you just slide your arms up and down the wall, but you push into the wall with your elbows and your hand. So you try and like push into the wall with your hands and your elbows, and you just like do this. You just press into the wall, and even though there's no weight, by the time you've done like 5 or 6 slow repetitions of that, your shoulders are going to be on fire, and sorry, your trap muscles are going to be on fire as well. And it really, like, as soon as you do it, honestly guys, if you feel like you've got bad posture, I would encourage you to go do it right now. Go stand with your back to a wall and just press into the wall with your elbows and your hands, but make sure your hands are like rotated this way, so you're like holding an invisible box, right? Don't rotate them the other way. Rotate them like this, so you're holding an invisible box. Now you do that, hands and elbows in the wall, and then just like press into the wall while you move your hands and elbows all the way down to your side, and then touch above your head. Keep doing that like 5 times. As soon as you come away from the wall, you'll be like, oh my goodness, my posture is amazing. I have the best posture in the world. You'll feel so good, trust me. Even if you do that like once every day, it'll do wonders for your posture. Hold up, why does that actually work? Did you do it? Did you try? Honestly, go do it right now, chat. I'm not going to start reviewing RLCS for another 2 minutes just so you can all go do this. It works. You did it right now. Mr. Goose did it, and it worked. Don't you have the best posture ever now? Don't you just feel like your shoulders are in the right place? Show it. Oh, I don't know if I can show it on this wall. It's going to be really hard for me to move my camera. Mr. Beast did it. Wait, doing it now? Feels amazing, just did it. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you. Need a good demo? I can't move my camera. Well, I can, but it'll be much more awkward than it's worth. You did it while you're lying flat. Don't lie flat. You don't want to lie flat. That will actually be too easy. You want to do it standing, so it's harder. Nice, it works, homies. There you go. Look up a video. I'm going to look this up. Somebody said wall slide. I feel like that's just going to come back with Rocket League videos. Wall slide exercise. Oh wait, no, they are just called wall slides. Okay, that's pretty sick. Hold on. Maybe we can find this video. Maybe we could just show this video of this person doing it. No, this is the wrong way. They're facing the wall. You're not supposed to face the wall. You're supposed to face away from the wall. Alright, here. Look, I found a video of these people doing it. Boom. Here we go. Wall slides. So you want to stand, I'll fast forward to the bit where they do it. Yeah, you want to stand like this. They don't have their heels on the ground. I guess you don't need to. I just try and do that so my, I always put my heels next to the wall as well so that my lower back isn't curved. But yeah, you want to do this. So stand next to a wall and then, they're not doing it. Okay, now they're doing it. I wouldn't recommend having your hand flat on the wall like they're doing like this. I would recommend turning your hands so that you're holding an invisible box, right? The reason for that is because you want to have your arm rotated that way so that it can allow your shoulder to move more freely. And also when you rotate like this, it makes it harder. So I wouldn't recommend doing it exactly like these people are doing, but this is probably great as well. This is probably good. Just do this, just press into the wall. You really have to press into the wall when you do it. And you just try and get your hands above your head like this girl is doing on the left. I'm not sure what this dude's doing. He's lost. But what the girl's doing. And then you come back down. They don't really go as low. They only stop here. You can go lower. So you can go like all the way up, touch your fingers together above your head, and then come all the way down and squeeze at the bottom as well. So you could just do that. And you just do it 5 times slowly. Your traps will be on fire. You'll have incredible posture for about a couple minutes, and then the muscles will relax again. But if you do it every day, you'll genuinely get better posture. Shoulder is on fire. What is happening? I'm teaching people how to improve their posture as I, of course, sit fully reclined on my own chair with the terrible posture. But, I mean, when I stand, my posture is not as bad. I'm just chilling right now. Chilling to the max. Do it like in that video, but with a full range of motion and your hands turned in. And you're going to be great. Yeah, type 1 in chat if you did it. Type 1 in chat if you got up and did that, and now you're feeling the gains already. Oh, I'm so proud of you guys. Well done. Bro, that works. I'm telling you, this is like, you need to do this every day. Trust me, guys. Do this every day. These muscles are really small, so they recover very quickly. You can do it every day. Don't do it like, 100 times every day. Just do it like 2 sets of 5 every day, and you're going to be fine. You got real bad posture? Well, now it's going to help. Send your application to your physio clinic. Wait, are you actually a physio? No way. If you're a real physio, I hope I'm not giving bad advice. But I'm guessing by your comment that I've done okay. And yeah, this guy, what Jimmy said is also very true. While we're on the topic, if you're just starting to lift weights, it's more important to learn proper form technique than it is to keep on lifting weights. It's very addictive when you start lifting weights. It's very addictive to keep lifting more weights because you want to know, can I lift more? I wonder if I could lift heavier. Oh, I wonder if I could lift even heavier. Oh, I can. Well, I wonder if I could lift even heavier. And then you injure yourself and then you can't work out for a month. It's much better to like take it very slow. Just focus on not ever getting injured. Have good form. Make sure that you have perfect technique every time. Take videos of yourself. Ask someone if they can take a video of you so you can watch the video of yourself doing it and see if you're doing it properly. And yeah, deadlifting is probably the most important one. I actually wouldn't recommend deadlifts. Like deadlifts. The best kind of deadlift is, well, my favorite, maybe it's not the best, but my favorite deadlift to work out with is the Romanian deadlift, because you can focus more on the upper part of the movement. You don't have to pull the bar off the floor, except once if you start on the floor. I'm so glad that a lot of you guys have tried that exercise and that you've seen the effect. It's incredible. The first time I did it, I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is amazing. I feel so good. Physical therapist here, good stuff. Nice. All right, I like it. What do I bench? I bench dumbbells, so I don't even have a barbell. I'm working out at home these days because the gym's closed for COVID, and I bought the dumbbells, but I don't know what I can bench, honestly. I don't know what my 1 rep max is. I never tried. I'm not really fussed. Going for 1 rep maxes is how you injure yourself, so I've never tried. I've never tried a 1 rep max on any exercise. Don't know. 3 plates for reps? Definitely not. Definitely not. No, I've got like these adjustable dumbbells that go up to 40 kg, and I can't rep the 40 kgs, one in each hand. I can't do that. But I can rep like 32s. What's that in pounds? I know you're all going to ask, what is that in pounds? I don't know what that is. 70. Oh yeah, 70 pounds. Dumbbells. That's probably what I would go for reps. 2 rep max tears, bigger fibers, essential part of muscle development. Well, it depends what you want to do. Are you trying to get strong, or are you just trying to do it for aesthetics and general health? Because if you're trying to get strong, then yeah, you probably need to do 1 rep maxes. But at the end of the day, who really cares about how much you can push? We live in 2021. You don't need to be able to like push a lot of weight. Plus, of all of the things to like want to get really strong at, I think bench is probably the most useless thing to get strong at in terms of like practical application. Benching is I mean, it's good. There are practical applications to it, but out of all of the big exercises, it's got to be the worst one. It's the most fun, but it's got to be the least practical in real life scenarios. Squatting and like hip hinging, deadlifts, lunging, all these things with your legs. Even like, you know what my favorite leg exercise is carries. When you just pick up dumbbells and walk fast. Try and walk for like, take 50 steps holding heavy weights in both hands. That's my favorite leg exercise. Probably just one of my favorite exercises altogether. Yeah, bench isn't, I don't really care about bench too much. I'll usually prioritize overhead press because this is more useful in real life. Yeah, Romanian deadlifts are the best, are my favorite deadlift. Bulgarian split squats are the best squat for me. I've never felt more sore legs than after Bulgarian split squats. And farmer walks, yeah, just dumbbell carries when you pick up something. Farmer walk, isn't that where you pick up like a thing that's entirely connected? I'm not sure. Dumbbell carries is what I call it, so you're just picking up dumbbells and walking. Bench isn't useful till a building collapses on you. Yeah, it's not the most practical. 2 minutes for RLCS 10 minutes ago. Give us what you came here for. Sorry, I'm just enjoying chatting to chat right now. I mean, somebody asked about... I told chat I'm probably like sounding... I'm sweating and I'm probably looking out of breath because I just worked out before streaming. And a lot of chat wants workout advice, so I'm willing to help out if I can. But I'm by no means an expert. I consider myself a novice at best. But Yummy Cheeseman can confirm, I'm pretty elite at chin-ups actually. Chin-ups, pull-ups, I'm pretty elite at those. Also do some cardio. Nah, cardio's lame, bro. Nah, I'm joking. You should probably do cardio, but yeah, cardio. I hate cardio. I used to do distance running when I was younger. Hated it. I was pretty good at it as well. Still hated it. Hate cardio. Workout stream. I'll tell you guys why I've never really thought about doing a workout stream. How many pull-ups can I do? Pull-ups, I think my record is like 13, but after that I can kind of cheat a couple more, but form is definitely getting pretty bad. Chin-ups I've done like 16 before with good form, but right now I don't think I could do 16. I could probably right now do 12 or 13. I'd be pretty confident. After that my form would definitely be quite bad. But chin-ups, I actually prefer chin-ups to pull-ups because my wrist mobility is not very good. I can't turn my wrists all the way without it actually causing a little bit of discomfort, and shoulder as well. So chin-ups are just better for wrists and shoulders health. So I just do chin-ups instead of pull-ups most of the time. But pull-ups can be fun to mix in occasionally. Johnny, pretty elite. Thank you, Yummy. Pull-ups are the best for the back if you want to bodyweight train. I mean, yeah, pull-ups are gonna isolate your back a bit more, but like I said, I just prefer chin-ups because it feels more comfortable for my wrists and shoulders. But I will do pull-ups occasionally. Honestly, like I think neutral grip is pretty good too. I like neutral grip and chin-ups, but pull-ups, I don't know. Maybe like pull-ups at a slight angle would be good. Pull-ups isolate upper back. Not exactly. It's more like mid-back, lats as well. Not so much upper back, like traps. Wait, Johnny boy. Okay, for the last question. Are sit-ups good? Sit-ups are good if you want to do like muscular endurance / cardio. But I wouldn't recommend them for if you want to put on weight or if you want to build muscle. I wouldn't recommend sit-ups, or I wouldn't recommend any abs exercises at all, really. Except maybe hanging leg raises. They're probably the one that I would recommend because it incorporates a lot more. Incorporates your grip and your core, your your shoulders, legs. That incorporates a lot more of your body. So I'd recommend hanging leg raises for abs, but nothing else. You don't really need to work out abs at all. If you want to get abs, lose weight. That's how you lose. That's how you get abs. You lose weight. You don't like you're not gonna get abs by doing a ton of abs exercises. But for some reason, I mean, before last thing, before we get into this RLCS announcement, let's talk about it. I was gonna say, so whenever my girlfriend shows me like workouts that pop up on her her Instagram feed or something, or workouts that pop up in her YouTube recommendations, it's always just like ab only workout for women. I'm like, why is this whole workout 7 different ab exercises? And then she'll do it, and by the end she's just like throwing up, and she's like, so just abs are ruined. And I'm like, why? What is the point? That is such a waste of time. Why didn't most people are total beginners or novices at best in terms of exercise, and they're now just being like, okay, now go do an elite program for abs. It's like, no, you definitely don't have the recovery time for this. What is going on? It's terrible advice. It's much better to just go do one exercise for every muscle group, and then you're done. That's it. Am I getting yoked? Corelli, nah, man. Nah. I'm probably right now, I think actually what happened to me is that during COVID, I lost weight. I don't know how, but I kind of lost weight during COVID. I think it was because I was doing less. I didn't eat as much. So I was up near 80 kilograms. I think I was 78 kg when I went to Beyond the Summit in what do you call it? In LA, 2019. And I think I was down to 72 kilograms during COVID, or I mean, I guess we're still during COVID, but I mean a year ago. And now I'm heavier than ever. Now we're back up to 80 kg. So we put it all back on and some, and it's probably quite a lot of fat because we're eating out here. But yeah, I'm 6 feet tall, 183 centimeters. But no, I didn't even try. It wasn't actually that hard. I think when they started opening up restaurants again, it was pretty easy to gain weight. Hot boy Windsor, nice, Corelli. Nice. I'll probably try to get up to 82, 83, but that would probably be enough for me. Probably enough. Yeah, 85 kg equals 187 pounds Americans. The 182, 183 kg, I think that's just over 180 pounds. That would probably be enough for me because I'm quite a slim person. If I went up to 190, 200 pounds, I'd have to either be completely super buff, just huge, or a little, fat, a little bit fat. It's probably not gonna work on me. And I was away at a wedding last week. Do you guys want to see a photo? I'll show. I can show you a photo of what we were wearing, myself and the missus, before we get into. I keep on making delays. Trust me, there's nothing I got to hide here. Before we talk about RLCS, people just keep asking questions about working out and what I've been up to. I can show you a picture. I don't know if this will show up in the face cam. Wait, I need to make this more bright though. It's pretty dark in here. Here we go. You ready to see? I'd never worn a suit like this before, but I had a really good time with it. I don't know if this is going to work. Does this work? Is this clear? There we are. London last weekend. It was the best photo, honestly, of my life. I was like, how has this photo come out so good? I'll tell you what it was, actually. I'll tell you what it was. Clouds. It was cloudy. If you want like the best photo, you want it to be cloudy, no sunshine. Sunshine ruins photos. It makes shadows, and it makes people squint because they can't see, and it reflects off things. You don't want sunshine. You want clouds, and you can always rely on that in the UK. So like, if you want to take good photos, come to the UK. We've got all the clouds over here, so you don't want the sunshine. You want clouds. You want photos of yourself. Hey, if you want photos of like, a sunset, obviously you need the sun. If you want photos of like a beautiful view, then the sun can be very good for that. If you want photos of yourself, the sun is a terrible idea. Don't bring the sun, because that will just ruin the photo.